Oh, hi guys. So in this video, I want to talk to you about the string that Anna has that looks like this. It's down 4 3 1 4 2 1 plus 2. She has different versions coming from this combo, but I mean, this is the one I prefer to use. You could, if you want to look up the other ones, you can do that. But I just wanted to discuss the whole use of this string when you're in a fight with somebody, because sometimes you come across moments where something like this will happen and you think you can catch him, but you see how I kicked her in the face after that string ended. Normally people will try to follow up with the string while they're in the air. They'll do down 4 3 1 4 because it usually connects, right? But in some cases you won't make it quick enough. So I'm just using this string as a example for a launcher situation. So obviously this isn't going to connect on purpose, but you see how I kicked her and then went into the full string. I just went ahead and threw it all out. Well, if in the situation where you whiff the down 4-3, you notice like, oh fuck, I didn't catch him, you know? So in your head you need to get used to switching it on to where you finish the string. Because in a lot of cases where I've played, I've run into impatient players who will tech roll because they're like, oh shit, they dropped the string, they dropped the combo. So they'll get up and try to do something slick, but if you finish the string, Anna's 4 will kick them, this, it'll go boom like that. It'll kick them in the head and it counter hits. So after that hits, you get the rest for free. Like they can't do anything about it. And I'm going to show you some examples that I was able to remember to keep from real fights. Like you don't always get the opportunity to whiff down 4 3 1 4. So, but if it does happen, you can just go ahead and just keep it going. And then you catch them. I just wanted to put that out there for you players who might not have known about it, because it's a really good setup or safety net, in my opinion. I personally have always done it since I've been playing Anna. At first it was just because like, oh crap, like I just whiffed something, so I should just keep going, you know, maybe I'll get lucky. And it turns out it's actually not bad. You know, you actually can catch people off guard with it, because they, you know, the normal person is just gonna think like, oh crap, I can get up and do something. Even good players, it's not even a matter of your skill level, it's just a reaction. It's a human reaction. Like you're just gonna think you have the upper hand now because they whip. Like you can get up and try to do something quick, like a while rising jab or something, while raising one or something like that, and you know, you get hit. So instead of just showing you guys like the instances where I do catch them with down 4 3 4 on counter hit, down 4 3 1 4 on counter hit into the full combo, I just wanted to show like the full matches. I mean, because why not, right? And also just to remind you players out there who focus so much on rank, this guy right here, he's not bad in my opinion. I mean, I'm a new player as well. I've only been playing for 6 months. He seems to love Heihachi from what I gathered from his total wins and time on the character. It's just a little bit over mine, but he's still a Vindicator. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's trash just because he's stuck at Vindicator or he chooses to be a Vindicator. He knows his character just like I know Anna. Doesn't make me bad and it doesn't make me good. I'm Baiku, but I mean, who gives a fuck? That's like still pretty low rank. Especially to those elitist players out there who are like, well, if we were in season 1 you'd be like orange or something. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I just play the game, and I'm sure a lot of these players just do that as well. But that's like a huge thing. Like, I want people to understand that rank isn't everything. You can play a character, get really good at them. It all comes down to matchup knowledge and just overall fundamentals when you play this game. You don't need to play ranked to get better. I mean, it helps, but it's not necessary. Just have fun. Like, you never want to overestimate or underestimate a person. I mean, because sometimes, like right here, I caught him. I did it. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, sometimes you run into players who are like in Tekken God or Tekken God Prime, which I've run into players like that. Sadly, I don't have the matches recorded, but they weren't even... There was not a noticeable difference between a average player who doesn't play ranked versus their own playstyle, you know? It's, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Like, I wish I could say... Look, I did it right there too. I wish I could say I've ran into amazing players, but I haven't. I mean, but again, we're all just average players. We're not pro players. I think a lot of people forget that. Like, if you ever see someone with like a billion wins or something, you can't automatically assume that they're amazing. They all have a weakness. But I digress. I'm just rambling because we're watching the full match. Or not really full match, but like, you know, just like one match. Not the full fight. But another thing I wanted to point out as well with the whole like catching them after whiffing down for 3-1-4 and doing the full string is that this doesn't always happen. It's rare. So when it does happen, you have that in your back pocket. Because it's not like you're gonna like they're gonna get adjusted to that. Like, oh, he's gonna just do the full string now. Because again, it doesn't happen all the time. It's sort of something that you don't want to happen, because you would prefer to just get the string to connect when you're doing an aerial like that right there. Like I was able to connect it, but had it not connected, I would still do the full string, like the entire string, so I could catch him with the counter hit 4, hopefully, and then kill him. But thankfully it connected. But again, this is just something that you want to have in your back pocket as a last resort, just in case. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching.